16 West Main in Artesia. Rent to own or 90 days same as cash on all items. It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Please pardon our dust as we move into our new facility at Artesia Animal Clinic. We've begun the process of moving into our new facility, which features more exam rooms, expanded surgery and treatment rooms, lab, x-ray, and larger kennels. We're so excited to be moving into our new facility, and we look forward to being better able to help care for your pets. Artesia Animal Clinic, now moving into our new clinic in the same location, 110 West Mahone, just north of Artesia Ford Sales.
When I was young, I thought I had forever to prepare for retirement. But as the years went by, retirement got closer and closer. Well, I wish I'd have started saving 10 years earlier.
How you spend your retirement depends on what you do now while you're still working. We've helped a lot of area seniors prepare for retirement. Stop in and see us about saving for yours. Western Bank of Artesia. We're big on you. Member FDIC.
Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here with Coach Jeff Hodling. Hey there, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here with Coach Jeff Hodling, my brother, the head coach for the Artesia High School girls basketball team. And Jeff, you've got you've been into your season now a couple of weeks. You've got a couple of games under your belt with your team. Why don't you talk about those first two games a little bit? Give the fans a little bit of a recap.
Sure. The season's gotten off to a pretty good start. We feel pretty good about where we're headed right now. We've haven't had quite enough practices to be satisfied yet, but we've already got a couple of games under our belt. So we're 500. We're 1-1. We played Santa Teresa to start with and came out on top. Played well the first game, I thought, a home game. But our second game, we got into a rough one. We knew that going in. Went down to El Paso to play Pebble Hills, and they're pretty good. That was their 10th game, and that was only our second game. So you could see that in the game experience and the way the game was played, and they beat us up pretty good. But on the flip side of that, I would liken them to a few teams that are on our schedule down the road. And we're going to play Hobbs and Clovis and Carlsbad and those guys, and that's kind of what they're like. So really a good game for us. A lot of preparation there, a lot of things we can learn by looking at the film, and tough getting beat, but at the same time, at this point in the season, you're going to get beat some, I think, here and there, and you want to learn more than you don't. So it was okay after that.
And that game was at, as you said, Pebble Hills in El Paso, and new school down there, but you guys got on their schedule, so a good game.
Yeah, it was. They got a great facility. It's one of the newest high schools in El Paso, maybe one of the biggest high schools in El Paso. It's really a nice place, and they were very hospitable, and good gym there and a good environment to play in, and they have a great team. So those are the kind of games you don't mind having on your schedule, especially early in the season. You can learn a lot, get to play a good, solid team like that. So I think it's preparing us for the tournament, which is coming up.
Well, speaking of the tournament, that's this week, and you guys have the Artesia Classic, City of Champions Classic, both the boys and the girls, so you and your team and the Bulldogs playing in it. Talk a little bit about that. Tell the folks who the teams are, and then how that schedule is going to look.
Yeah, we're excited to have the tournament back. Last year, the COVID season, we didn't get to have our tournament, so we're super excited to host it. We feel like we have one of the most prestigious tournaments in the state. There's a lot of tournaments going on this weekend. It's a kind of a prime time slot for tournaments at this point in the season, but we really like ours, and I think a lot of folks do too. We always get good quality teams here, both on the girls' side and the boys' side. So there's 8 boys teams here, and there's 8 girls teams. Of course, we're included, Artesia, on both sides of that, but we have a very good competitive tournament. It's a good mix of 4A and 5A teams. I'll try to go down the list. I hope I don't leave anybody out. But Carlsbad's playing Goddard at 8:30, the first game. And then we have El Paso Bel Air is playing Alamogordo. And then we have Ruidoso's playing El Paso Riverside. And then we are playing the last game on the girls' side tomorrow night against Deming. So there are the 8 girls teams in the tournament. It's a very competitive field. It's good to have 2 out-of-state teams here. I feel like those El Paso teams are good. We just talked about Pebble Hills, and so we'll see some good quality teams hopefully from those guys. And, of course, the usual suspects. Carlsbad's going to be really good, tough to beat. Goddard's good right now. Alamogordo's always solid. And so it's going to be a good tournament. We're excited about it. And one of the unique things we have built into our tournament bracket is that if Artesia wins or loses, we get to play the night games all 3 nights. So we do that to cater to our crowd, obviously. And so hopefully we come out on top and we stay on the winner's side of the bracket. But win or lose, we are playing the late games both nights, both the girls and the boys. And so, we've got a great concession stand. Of course, we have a great facility here. It's a great environment. The games will be live streamed, I believe, some of them, or at least our games will be. We always provide a fantastic hospitality room for the coaches and the media and the folks involved in the tournament. So just have a really good tournament. We're excited about it. I want to thank our sponsors. Lodgers Tax is taking care of 1 meal a day for every team in the tournament. The Moose Lodge is chipping in on that. We provide tournament T-shirts for all the teams, no charge. And, of course, there's no charge to get into our tournament. A lot of tournaments charge teams. In fact, we're going to a tournament in Las Cruces after Christmas, and there's a little entry fee to get into that, and you have to buy the T-shirts and that kind of stuff. So, which is not bad, but we're just pleased to tell folks that our tournament is probably one of the best. We provide all those services for the teams, and teams look forward to coming in and playing here.
So before I ask you about the time, which I do because I don't know if you mentioned it, but of those teams, Carlsbad, is Alamogordo also 5A or are they 4A?
Yeah, Carlsbad, Alamogordo, and Deming.
And Deming,
they're all
5A.
Yeah, well, and then both the El Paso schools are, I think they're both 6As.
They may be 6A, and
yeah,
so just you guys, Goddard and Ruidoso.
Yeah,
4A schools.
Yeah.
So back to the time, right quick. The girls play in the evening at what time?
Tomorrow night we play at 5:30. Friday nights at 5:30, and then championship night, Saturday night, I believe the games are 6 and 7:30. 6 and 8 7. Maybe. Yeah, girls at 5:30, boys at 7:30. 2 nights, and then 6 and 8, I think, maybe the last night, something like that. We've got the last 2 games at all 3 nights.
All right, Bulldog fans, come out and enjoy the pit. Come out and enjoy this fantastic tournament put on by these coaches in our school, and we'll see you at the ball game.
A Fonda restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole!
For over 77 years, you've counted on Forest Tire Company. Forest Tire knows that just being there for you is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performance without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Be it your car, truck, RV, or semi, trust your tires to the folks who know more about tires than anyone else. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944. Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company. But come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
You've changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. But you'd do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Sandy Stockton will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you'd do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call State Farm agent Sandy Stockton in Artesia today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
There is a difference
When was the last time a bank asked you if you'd like to keep more of your money? At Artesia Credit Union, you pay yourself by avoiding big bank fees and all the corporate investors that go along with them. Let Artesia Credit Union help you achieve financial happiness. From home and auto loans to a working line of credit or sending your kids to college, membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Stop by the branch on 5th Street or log on to artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA, an equal housing lender.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Does a robot know you like a neighbor?
Insurance Corporation will fulfill requests to cover anyone, anything, anytime, anywhere, with most standard algorithm in the order it was received. Please hold.
Robots don't know you. We do. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, getting the insurance coverage you need always starts with a conversation. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy. Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Hello, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here with KSVPTV.com and KSVP Radio. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs in the second round on the winner bracket, taking on the Riverside Rangers from El Paso. And the starters being announced right now by the PA here in the pit. The starters for the Rangers are number 12, Celeste Alvarado, a 5'4" senior. Number 13, Zoe Quintana, 5'8" freshman. Number 22, Hazel Delos, she's a 5'5" freshman. Number 23, Sofia Bustillos, 5'7" sophomore. And number 24, Valerie Candelaria, a 5'2" senior. So as you can tell, the starters for the Rangers are a pretty young group, although they have 6 seniors on the club. Only 2 are starting. For the Artesia Bulldogs, the non-starters, number 11, Audrey Bello, number 14, Letitia Hammer, number 15, Myra Jimenez, number 20, Jalen Bustamante, number 22, Claudia Castillo, number 24, Cynthia Rodriguez, number 33, Abby Heschel, and number 34, Aubrey Ivy. The starters for the Bulldogs tonight, number 12, point guard, senior, 5'6", Kaylin Greathouse. Number 21, junior, shooting guard and point guard, 5'4", Coda Beltran. Number 23, Kimber Beltran, 5'5", sophomore, plays out on the wing. Number 32, freshman, 5'10", post, Hattie Harrison. And rounding out the starters down in the post, number 45, Lauren Wagner, a 6' sophomore. So the Bulldogs also fairly young with their starting lineup. Got a great crowd here tonight at Bulldog Pit. And this team that we're going to be playing, El Paso Rangers, they've already played 14 games on the season. They're 8-6. Got a big win here yesterday to move on to the winners bracket. Artesia, of course, defeated Deming last night. to move into this game and looking to get another win here and play the championship of our tournament. Carlsbad has advanced to the championship game as they beat the other El Paso team earlier today, El Paso Bel Air. So the winner of this game plays plays Carlsbad. The loser plays El Paso Bel Air. And that's how the girls tournament will shape out on the winner's bracket. All right, so both teams out on the floor. Hattie Harrison will do the honors in jumping. And number 13, Zoe Quintana, a freshman. Freshman on freshman here will do the jumping for the Rangers. Tip is up. It's going to be back and out of bounds. And I don't know who they said hit it. I think they said that the Quintana got it, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. Coda Beltran will key it in. And she goes to the corner. Hattie goes underneath to our big, and she is fouled. That's Lauren Wagner. So the first foul of the ball game is going to be on number 10, Lauren Perez. And I must have missed the starter there, so Perez is starting. Underneath it goes to Coda, back outside to Greathouse. And she's going to lose the dribble, pick it back up, and it's going to be taken away from Kimber, but she's fouled. As you can tell, my voice is cracking up. Hopefully I'll be able to do okay, and you'll be able to understand. I called 4 games yesterday and 2 already today, and so my voice has just been cracking on me. All right, so Bulldog basketball after the second foul in the ball game. Hattie Harrison in the corner. Going to throw it over to Coda Beltran. Beltran on the left side. Her shot is partially blocked, and she's fouled. So Coda will go to the line to shoot 2. This foul called on number 44, Rios, her first foul. First shot is off the front of the rim for Beltran, so still no score. Bulldogs have 1 shot, but 3 fouls committed by the Rangers. Second shot up and good for Beltran. Down the Rangers come. Bulldogs pick them up. Number 14, Natalie Lopez. And now number 22 drives in, puts up a shot, and it is going to fall. Velos with 2. Oh, and then the Bulldogs lose the ball on the inbound. Getting the rebound was Wagner. Gets it to Beltran and cross court to Greathouse. They're going to come up on her quickly. Wagner gets it across to Coda Beltran on the left side. She's going to go back out to Greathouse, and the Bulldogs will set up their offense. Goes to Coda. Coda into the lane, goes underneath to Hattie Harrison. Her shot no good, but there's the putback by Wagner, and the Bulldogs take the lead back 3-2 as 23 Bustillos down the floor quickly. Goes to the right corner, the shot is up, and it is good for number 22, her 5th point of the ball game. Bellows hits a 2 and a 3, now lead 5-3. Bulldogs get it across midcourt, Kimber Beltran on the right side. Going to go to Harrison. Harrison goes up and under. Her shot is good. Hattie Harrison with the bucket. 5-5. This quickly paced game. Bustillos brings it down for the Rangers over to the right corner. Velos back to Bustillos. She's going to try to step up and under. Greathouse with the steal. She's pushing up the left side. She's going to go in, lay it up, and good. And the Bulldogs go up 7-5. Bustillos brings it across the timeline. Picked up by Kimber, goes to the left side. Swings it out top. Now to number 13 on the right baseline, cut off there by Beltran. It's going to be taken away, and coming away with it is going to be the Bulldogs. Lauren Wagner, she'll get it to Greathouse, who's going to throw it down the court. Caught down there by Beltran. Kimber to Harrison. Harrison up and in. Bulldogs 9, Rangers 5, 5:39 and counting. Bustillos over to Quintana. Quintana back out top. Drives, gets it to Bustillos. Her shot is good from the baseline. 9-7, and they steal the inbounds pass. She goes up, and her shot's not going to fall, but a foul. So the Bulldogs having a hard time with this press right now. Even though they are in the lead, they've turned it over a couple of times. So at the line will be Sophia Bustillos. And the foul was on Kaylin Greathouse, the first foul on the Bulldogs. Shot is up and off the front of the rim, no good. Checking into the ball game is Perez. Checking out is Lopez. Bustillos ready to go for her second shot. Up and good. 9-8, the Bulldogs lead. Oh, and Hattie didn't know that was to her. She didn't go for it. So another turnover on the Bulldogs. They're going to skip pass across. Harrison's going to tip it out of there, but it's going to be tracked down. And no, Greathouse is there on the floor. That's going to be a walk, and nope, a timeout going to be called. So we're going to take a 1-minute timeout as well. The Bulldogs lead 9-8, 5:06 to go here in the first period. We'll be back.
Hello, Martin here from Frost Mortgage. I want to tell you about something really, really awesome. It's my Zero for Hero program. Are you a veteran, current military? Do you work in the medical field, the police department, fire department, or are you in the school system? If you are, then we need to talk. My Zero for Hero program can assist you with either your closing costs or your interest rate. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
As the seasons change, it can be a great time to refresh your oral health too. Here's a few fall tooth care tips from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Fall is a great time to switch out your toothbrush. Toothbrushes should be replaced.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. I thought it was a 1-minute timeout. It was only 30 seconds. Ranger basketball. Into the corner they go. Bustillos shot partially blocked. Coming away with the rebound is Kimber Beltran. Gets it to Coda, and the Bulldogs will press up the court. Coda Beltran in the middle. Goes to Kimber on the right side. Her shot is up, no good. On the backside, Greathouse with the shot. Rebound and the shot. It does not fall. Coming down with the rebound is Veloz, and she'll get it to Bustillos, who will drive it up the court. Picked up by Hattie Harrison. Goes by the defense. Her shot up and no good. And there's a rebound by Wagner. Gets it to Coda. Coda across the timeline, back to Wagner. Wagner will put it on the floor, go to Greathouse. Greathouse picks up her dribble, throws it into the corner to Beltran. Trying to go to Wagner. She's able to fight it off. Now, Greathouse with a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Coming away with it is Alvarado for the Rangers. She drives on the left side. Her shot is partially blocked, but she's going to be fouled. And actually, that was Perez that was fouled. And the foul called on Coda Beltran. That's her first and the second team foul. So at the line, Lauren Perez, first shot is off the front of the rim, no good. Checking into the Bulldog for the game for the Bulldogs is Castillo and Bello, as Beltran and Wagner will take a seat. That's Kimber Beltran. So the second shot up coming for Perez. Up, and this time it rolls in. And now we've got a timeout, taking 30-second timeout, so we'll try that again. 30-second timeout, Bulldogs and Rangers tied up at 9.
As the seasons change, it can be a great time to refresh your oral health too. Here's a few fall tooth care tips from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Fall is a great time to switch out your toothbrush. Toothbrushes should be replaced every 3 to 4 months. With fall coming comes fall baking, which means lots of sugar-laden treats. In addition to the goodies, try reaching for fruits and vegetables that are rich in fiber. And as the end of your insurance year approaches, now could be the perfect time to take advantage of any unused dental benefits. Please call and schedule your appointment today at Smile Expressions in Artesia.
Okay, the full court press being put on here by the Rangers. Throwing it in will be Castillo. She gets it into Greathouse. It's stolen away, but they're out of bounds, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. Castillo again ready to go. She's gonna get it into Greathouse. Goes over the top. Kaylin puts it on the floor. Goes to Hattie Harrison. It goes through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover, Bulldogs. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. 9-9 is our score. Bustillos will bring the ball down. Hattie Harrison sees her, isn't able to cut her off. She goes by her, puts up a three, and it is good. So Harrison's going to have to step up there. And she's a little nervous. It's going to be stolen. Bustillos gets it out to Alvarado. Perez, her shot up and no good. And it's going to go out of bounds off of the Rangers. It'll be Bulldog basketball. (12-9) Rangers over the Bulldogs. Greathouse with the ball. Gets it ahead to Coda Beltran. Coda back to Greathouse. Back to Beltran on the right side. Picked up by Perez. She's going to drive down the lane. Her shot, or she passes it, and it's going to go down for Bello. Bulldogs back within one. Bustillos up the court quickly. Perez is going to lose it to Coda Beltran. Good steal by Coda. She'll get it to Kaylin Greathouse, and the Bulldogs will get their offense set up here as they come out on them to trap. Throw into the corner to Bello. Go underneath to Harrison. Harrison puts it on the floor, up, and it's no good. On the backside, the rebound brought down by the Rangers. But Coda Beltran takes it away. Her shot no good. Gets her own rebound. Turns, puts up another shot, and it's good. Coda Beltran now with 3 in the game, and the Bulldogs take the lead back 13-12 with 2:40 to go here in the first period. Bustillos drives to the right side. Kick it out to number 32. Her three-pointer is going to be no good. Boy, there was a shove. Beltran got shoved from behind. It'll be a foul on number 10, Perez. That'll be the 4th team foul. Wagner, Beltran, and Haschel check in for the Bulldogs. Greathouse, Castillo, and Harrison get a break. Get it into Kimber, over the top to Coda. She goes ahead to Haschel. Haschel fumbles the ball and walks. Turnover Bulldogs. All right, so Bustillos will bring it down. 13-12, the Bulldogs lead here. Got to stay in front of her, and she wasn't able to. Shot is down. It's going to be, well, the Bulldogs had it, and they fought over it and lost it. Shot is up and good, and that'll be an and one, and I think it's going to be on a Coda Beltran. So at the line will be Bustillos. That foul was on Coda, her second. So Bustillos now with 5, and this free throw, it's off the rim, no good. Up high for the rebound is Wagner. She's going to get it to Coda Beltran. She'll go up the right side. It's cut off. Now she's going to go over the top to Kimber. Kimber trying to go to the corner. It's going to go, and it's out of bounds. Bulldog turned it over once again. It was tipped, so the Bulldogs do have the ball. Keying it in will be who? It'll be Coda Beltran to key it in on the baseline on the right side of the basket. Gets it into Wagner, out to Kimber, into the corner. Coda for 3. It's no good, but we're going to have a foul on the Bulldogs. That's going to be called on Lauren Wagner, and that is her first and the 3rd team foul on the Bulldogs. Bustillos bringing it down. Out front is Haschel. She's going to throw it over to the right side. Back out top. Over to the left corner. The 2-point long shot is going to be off the rim, no good. Again, getting the rebound, and Bello was Wagner. And Bello gets it now ahead to Coda Beltran from Kimber. Back to Kimber. To Haschel. And she's going to have it stripped away. So another turnover on the Bulldogs. Down the floor comes and they're going to turn it over. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Hattie Harrison checking back in. Haschel will take a seat. Also checking back in is going to be Greathouse. And Kimber will get a break. Wagner gets it into Greathouse. Back to Wagner. Swings it over here to Coda. She'll get up the right side to Hattie Harrison. Hattie on the left side. Spins, goes back to Coda Beltran. Now she's going to get it to Greathouse. Greathouse is going to have it tipped away. It's going to be stolen. Bustillos drives up the left side. She goes in. Her shot is blocked by Kimber, and I think that's going to be the 3rd foul on Kimber Beltran. It is. So the 3rd foul on Coda, not Kimber. So 5 fouls, and Coda now has 3 of them here in the first period. Shot is up and no good for Bustillos. 14-13 is our score. 1:02 to go here in the first period, and Kimber checks in for Sister Coda. Shot is up, and shot is good for Bustillos. First 6 point of the ball game. Kimber is going to throw it down the floor to Hattie. It's going to be stolen again. Bulldogs having a very difficult time with this press. And they're going to throw it away. So they turn it back over to the Bulldogs, which is helpful. Wagner will key it in over here to the left of the press table. 51.9 seconds to go in the first period. It's been back and forth here with the Rangers and the Bulldogs. 15-13, Wagner with the ball. Back to Greathouse. Greathouse is going to go to Harrison. Harrison turns. Her shot up and good and one. Hattie Harrison, her 6th point of the ball game, and has a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Fouls on number 14, Natalia Lopez.
That foul on Lopez. That's her first and the 15th foul on the Rangers. That tied the ball game up at 15. Now Hattie has her free throw effort here. Shot is up. Shot is off the back of the rim. No good, but we're going to have a foul called on Wagner. Said she pushed. She got the rebound, but said she pushed off. That's her second personal foul and the 6th team foul. As Castillo will check back in, Wagner will take a seat. Also, Letitia Hammer checks in, and Greathouse will get a break. 40 seconds to go in the first period. 15-15, we're all tied up. Harrison out front, looking at Bustillos. On the left side, shot up, no good. Backside rebound. Castillo gets it ahead. Bello racing down the court. She's going to go ahead to Harrison. Harrison on the left side, up and no good. But there's Castillo with the bucket. Nice follow. And Castillo with her first bucket. The Bulldogs go back on top, 17-15. Bustillos goes to the right side to number 44, Rios. Now into the corner it goes. That's going to be stolen or knocked away by Castillo. Good job on defense. 3 seconds to go. Ball underneath the basket. They're going to get it in. Shot up and good. That was a little too easy. The Bulldogs. That'll end the first period, all tied up, 17-17. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll be back second period after this.
Eastern New Mexico University basketball is back on the hardwood as they continue their home schedule versus Champion Christian Thursday, December 16th for Youth Day at 10 a.m. and noon. And the men's team takes on Cameron University Saturday, December 18th at 4 p.m. You don't want to miss out on all the high-flying excitement as the men's and women's teams begin their journeys towards a Lone Star Conference Championship and postseason play. Tickets are only $5 for adults. Kids 8 and under are free. Visit GoEasternAthletics.com for more information. ENMU men's and women's basketball, all in.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. From GM certified service and parts, body and paint repairs, to a great lineup of new Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC models, along with our hand-picked selection of new-to-you cars, trucks, and SUVs, we've got you covered. We invite you to come see us today for excellent customer service and the hassle-free buying experience you deserve. You'll find us right here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia, where we've sat proudly for almost 97 years, or at GuyChevy.com.
All right, Bulldog fans, welcome back here. Started the second period. Kimber, Beltran, Greathouse, Harrison, Castillo, and Bello will check in for the Bulldogs. It'll be Ranger basketball. We're all tied up, 17-17. Coming in for the Rangers, Bustillos, Perez, Quintana, Bellows, and Rios. As Bustillos gets it in, Harrison out to meet her, swings it over to Bellows, right side, picks up her dribble, goes back over the top to Quintana. Harrison almost gets that ball and get it to Rios out top. She's looking to go inside, did not get there. Now she'll hand it off to Perez. Perez will back up and start over again. She goes in, gets it, swing it across to Bustillos. Bustillos over to the corner. Rios with the basketball. Cross-court pass out of bounds. Bulldog basketball on the turnover. Castillo will key it in to Great House. The Rangers waiting at midcourt. Great House fading over to the right. Now she's going to pick up, go to Harrison, over to the corner to Velos. And Kimber Beltran with a bucket. Great passing there by the Bulldogs. They go back up 19-17. Bustillos goes in hard, kicks it to the corner. Perez fakes a three. Now she'll bounce pass it back to Bustillos on the corner. Her shot up, no good, tipped out. And there's going to be a foul on Hattie Harrison, it looks like. We'll make sure of that. It is on Harrison. Her first, and going to the line will be number 22, Hazel Velos. She already has 5 points in the game. She started off with the first 5. Her first free throw is up and no good. Letitia Hammer checks in. Velo will take a break. And Velos for the Rangers gets the ball back. Ready for her second free throw. Up and no good. Good rebound there by Harrison. Gets it to Great House. Great House will push it up the court against Bustillos. Now to Kimber Beltran. Kimber back to Great House. Great House over into the corner to Hammer, and it goes through her hands and out of bounds. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Bulldogs lead 19-17, 6:43 to go here in the first half. Bustillos will bring it down. Harrison waiting on her. We'll swing it over here to Perez. Picked up by Coda. Back to Bustillos. She spots for three. It's off the rim, no good. Good job there by Harrison to go high and get that rebound handed to Great House. Great House runs into traffic, goes behind the back. It's going to be stolen. Turnover. Ahead it goes to Bustillos. Her shot is going to be no good. And there is, that's going to be a foul on number 22 as Kimber Beltran got that rebound. That's Hazel Veloz. That's her first and the 6th team foul. As Castillo will key this in for the Bulldogs. Great House in the backcourt. And they're waiting up on her at half court to trap her. Picks up her dribble. She goes over the corner to Beltran. Beltran picks up her dribble. She's trapped, but she gets it out to Great House. 3-point shot is off to the right. There's Harrison with the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hattie Harrison with 8 points, and the Bulldogs up by 4. Perez with the basketball goes back out to Rios. Rios back inside to Alvarado, to Quintana. And we're going to have a foul. Looks like it's going to be on the Bulldogs. That's going to be on Kaylin Greathouse, her second. And they're in the bonuses. That's the 18th foul. So at the line, I think, is number 12, Alvarado. Her shot is up, no good, but there's a rebound for Rios. And she takes it out, goes to the left side to Bustillos, puts it on the floor to Perez. Perez, a long two, is no good. And Hattie Harrison with the rebound, she'll get it to Great House. And she's going to slow it down. Great House looking at this trap. She's going to go to Harrison in the middle. Harrison turns, puts it on the floor over to Beltran. Beltran back out to Great House. Back to Beltran in the corner. Back out to Great House. To Castillo. Castillo turns, goes to Letitia Hammer. She dribbles it around, and then it's knocked out of bounds off of number 22, Bustillos. I'm sorry, Lowe's. Letitia Hammer will take a seat as Bello comes back in, and Harrison will take a seat as Wagner comes in for the Bulldogs. Long cross-court pass to Kimber, back out to Great House. She goes over to Velo. Her three-point shot is good! Down the floor comes Perez. She's on the left side. Her left-hand shot is up and no good. Tipped outside, Bustillos gets it. And then there's going to be another foul on Great House. Letitia Hammer will come back in.
Fouls on Kaylin Great House.
That's her third. So we got 2 Bulldogs with 3 fouls. 2 of the starters, Great House and Coda Beltran. 24-17 Bulldogs. At the line is Bustillos, who misses the front end. Letitia Hammer comes in, and also coming in is number 30, Roscoe. And she is coming in for number 13, Quintana. So the second free throw upcoming here for Bustillos is up, and this time is good. Wagner will get it in to Beltran, and then she throws it away. Turnover on the Bulldogs on our end. All right, number 44, Rios will get in, gets it into Perez. Her three-pointer is off, no good. Coming away with the rebound is Kimber Beltran. She gets around Bustillos, dribbles through traffic, and she is fouled. And I think that's going to be on number 23. That'll be the 7th foul, so Kimber will go to the line. Actually, they're calling it on number 22, Hazel Velos, and that's her second. So Kimber has a 1-1 effort here. Bulldogs 24, the Rangers 18 here in the second period. 4:34 to go in the half. And the 1-1. Kimber gets the ball from the official. And the first shot is up and no good. Coming away with it is Perez in the backcourt. Castillo meets her at midcourt. She swings it over to the corner. Down the line, shot is up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Does the Ranger, kicks it to Bustillos on the left side. She's going to put up a 15-footer, and it's going to be no good. Good block out there by Wagner. Her pass was errant, but it goes off Bustillos and out of bounds. Now they're going to put on a full-court press. They didn't see the Bulldogs had people down there wide open. Castillo turns into the corner to Hammer. Hammer is going to throw it, and it's going to be intercepted, and that's a walker out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Yeah, the Bulldogs had two people behind as Harrison checks back in. And Castillo will take a seat. Throwing it in will be Velo for the Bulldogs on the baseline. Back in for the Rangers will be number 13, Quintana. And number 30, Orozco, will take a seat. Velo looking. He's going to go to the left side to Beltran. Beltran spins, puts up the shot, and it's good. And that's a three-pointer. Bulldogs 27, Rangers 18 as Bustillos brings it down. Hattie Harrison putting on the defense. She gets it to Perez. Perez drives, stops, throws up a shot. It's going to be good. Goes off the backboard and in. It's going to be stolen away by Bustillos from Kimber Beltran. Back up, and it's no good, but there's a rebound for the Rangers now, and then shot no good. Kimber brings down the rebound, runs into traffic, picks up her dribble, throws it across to Wagner, who goes into Letitia Hammer in the backcourt, and she'll chase it down. Get it back to Beltran. Beltran to Wagner, over into the corner goes to Velo. Her three-point effort is going to be long. On the backside is Hammer with the rebound. Oh, stripped away from her, and Bustillos will push it up the floor. Goes to Perez on the left side. Her shot up, no good. Coming down to the rebound will be Velo, and she'll hand it off to Beltran. Beltran pushing it up the left side, and it's going to be taken away from her by Perez. She's got it rode right to the basket. That's a two-point conversion, and we got a timeout taken by Coach Hodlin. So with 2:55 to go, 27-22, Bulldogs lead by 5. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this timeout.
Hello, Martin here from Frost Mortgage. I want to tell you about something really, really awesome. It's my Zero for Hero program. Are you a veteran, current military? Do you work in the medical field, the police department, fire department, or are you in the school system? If you are, then we need to talk. My Zero for Hero program can assist you with either your closing cost or your interest rate. So call me at 575-749-6278 and let's discuss your options.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. 27-22, the Bulldogs lead here in the first half. 2:55 to go in the first half. Kimber Beltran with the pass in from Wagner. They're waiting to trap her at half court. She's going to go over here to Wagner. Down to Hattie Harrison. Harrison has it stripped away from her, so another turnover. Up ahead comes Perez. And driving on the left side. Her shot up and good. 27-24. Now they're going to press up heavily. Beltran with the basketball. She's going to go through the double team. Gets it to Wagner. Wagner puts it on the floor. Throws it ahead to Oh, and she's out of bounds. Another turnover on the Bulldogs. Checking in is Castillo, and checking in is Bustamante. And Wagner and Hammer will get a break. 27-24 as Bustillos brings it up. Patty Harrison waiting on her. She's going to go by her on the right side, stops and shoots a three, and it's going to be off the rim, no good. There's a big rebound for Velo and gets it to Kimber. Kimber will slow it down. Comes up against this trap, swings it over to Castillo. Castillo looking ahead, gets it to Bustamante. She's going to swing it over to Beltran. Beltran goes into the lane, shot up, no good. It's going to go out of bounds off of the Rangers, so it'll be Bulldog basketball on the baseline. It's going to be Velo to throw it in. Into the corner it goes to Castillo. Swings it, now into the corner it goes to Velo, back to Beltran. She's going to spot the three. Off the rim, no good. Harrison fights for it, but Bustillos will come and, well, it's going to be out of bounds. Oh, it's not out of bounds yet, and it is now, and it's going to be Bulldog basketball. Hustling down there was Harrison. So with 1:43, we'll get a chance at it again. Again, Velo to throw it in. Right side on the baseline. Goes to Harrison. Harrison goes up, and bucket is good. 10 points now for Harrison. Bulldogs back up by 5 as we're down to 1:35. Bustillos comes across, throws it away. Turnover on the Rangers. Bulldog basketball. Kimber Beltran in from Castillo. They're waiting on her, three across the timeline. Beltran's going to throw it down into the corner to Velo. Her three-point shot is up and off the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound was Bustamante, but she's unable to get it. Rios gets it to Bustillos, and she brings it across the timeline. Bounce pass over to Perez. Her shot is up and no good. Flying in there for the rebound was the Rangers, so they get another chance at it here. On the right side, the shot up and no good. And again, Perez with the rebound on the backside. Steps into it, shot up and no good again. Coming away now is Harrison. She drives up the floor on the left side, spins in the lane, puts up the shot. It's good. Hattie Harrison with 12. The freshman on fire tonight for the Bulldogs, and they go back up by 7, 31-24, as Perez has it on the left side. Her runner is up and no good. There was a push they got away with, shot up, no good. And coming away with the rebound this time will be Kimber Beltran. Down to 25 seconds. Bustillos pushing on Kimber. She's going to get it to Castillo. Castillo has it taken away. Going the other direction is Veloz. She'll go up and score. Castillo looking to get it in. She does to Beltran. Beltran back to Castillo. She's going to throw it ahead. That's going to be Bustamante who throws it away. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Last half-court shot is not in time. So at the end of the first half, the Bulldogs lead the Rangers from El Paso 31-26. We're going to get the Tate Branch halftime show going here. We'll be back.
Hi, it's Maria and Brisa with the Tate Branch Auto Group. Are you in the market for a new car but don't know where to look?
Well, look no further. Here at Tate Branch Auto Group, we have had our used car managers busy buying vehicles to fill our inventory and to meet your needs.
That's right. We are bringing in new cars daily and getting them ready to hit our showrooms. But hurry fast because these vehicles will not last long.
And if you have no time to make it down to the dealership, that's not a problem. You can view our entire inventory on www.tatebranch.com, where you will have the ability to purchase your car online with front door delivery.
That's right. Come and visit us at www.tatebranch.com.
And we do it all. Need an oil change? Come on in. No appointments necessary. Brakes making funny noises? We've got you covered. Transmissions in the dumps? That's not a problem.
Come see us today at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell, where the selection of vehicles will not disappoint.
Chaos Cafe is the place to kick your taste buds in the face. With some of the best food around, including a big breakfast that can scratch that itch. Whether you're fiending for French toast or begging for biscuits, they've got you covered. Plus, great lunch specials, signature burgers, and some of the most satisfying portions in the galaxy. Chaos Cafe backs the Bulldogs and the student athletes that work hard and play harder. Open Monday through Saturday from 5:30 till 2 at 501 South 1st in Artesia. Put a little chaos in your day with Chaos Cafe, and go Bulldogs.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes in all carbon copy books and material. Georgia and her team at Incredible are excited for 2021. Incredible Printing is open in Artesia, across from the Derek Floor statue.
Many times, patients require skilled care for short-term illnesses, temporary help after hospitalization or rehabilitation after a major surgery, and many more conditions that can be handled in the comfort of your home. J&J Home Care stands ready to provide such care when you or your family members need it. Our highly experienced nurses, therapists, and aides have been serving Artesia and the surrounding community for more than 20 years. To learn more about the services available at J&J Home Care, call 746-2892 or visit us at 1301 West Grand in Artesia.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. We're at the half. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs in a battle with the El Paso Riverside Rangers. The score at halftime, 31-26 at the joints. The Bulldogs lead by 5. Scoring for the Rangers, Lauren Perez with 5 points. Hazel Veloz has 9, and Sofia Bustillos has 12, and that wraps up their 26 points. For the Artesia Bulldogs, Kaylin Greathouse with a bucket, Claudia Castillo with 2, Kimber Beltran with 2, and Lauren Wagner with 2. Audrey Bello has 5 for the Bulldogs. Coda Beltran has 3, and leading the way, Kimber Beltran has 5 as well. And leading the way for the Artesia Bulldogs is Hattie Harrison with 12 in the ballgame. The Artesia Bulldogs will play immediately following this game, about probably a 20-minute break between the games, and they'll be taking on Los Lunas. The Tigers won yesterday as they played Deming and got into this bracket. On the winner side, Artesia defeated Mira last night. Hobbs defeated Alamogordo yesterday. Rio Rancho defeated Carlsbad, so Rio Rancho and Hobbs faced off the game before this one. Hobbs came out on top. On the consolation bracket, Alamogordo played Carlsbad, and Carlsbad won that game. And Deming played Mira, and Deming won that game. So tomorrow, Deming will be playing Carlsbad in the consolation championship game, and Alamo will be playing Mira in the 7th place game. On the girls' side, Carlsbad defeated Goddard yesterday. Alamogordo lost to El Paso Bel Air. And so on the top half of that bracket, Goddard played Alamogordo today, came out on top. So they're playing in the consolation bracket tomorrow. Deming on the bottom half, El Paso Riverside defeated Ruidoso yesterday, and Artesia, of course, defeated Deming. So on the consolation bracket, Deming won today against Ruidoso, so they'll be playing tomorrow in the consolation championship, taking on the Goddard Rockets, and Ruidoso and Alamo will round out the field, playing for the 7th place game in the morning at 8:30. So Carlsbad, having won yesterday, played El Paso Bel Air today, and they defeated Bel Air. So they move into the championship game tomorrow. Bel Air will play the loser of this game, El Paso Rangers or the Artesia Bulldogs. And, of course, the winner will play Carlsbad in the championship game tomorrow afternoon. So that rounds out where we stand right now. The Artesia Bulldogs at the half lead the Rangers from El Paso Riverside 31-26. We're going to continue the halftime show when we come back. Second half action. Lady Bulldogs. Thanks for tuning in here on KSVPTV.com and KSVP Radio. We'll be back.
We think about children. Children have a unique ability to accept things at face value. You know, we can talk to a child and say, we need to leave here in, say, 5 minutes, and they will literally count to that 5 minutes and be ready to go. Or we can tell them that they need to do this or they need to do that, and they will go do that even at any time. As an adult, it gets more difficult to accept things at face value. Maybe it's we don't trust, or maybe we don't have faith, but that's what God has asked us to do. God wants us to have faith like a child, to dig deep inside of us, to find our inner child and step out in faith. Jesus says it this way in Mark chapter 10 and verse 15, I tell you the truth, anyone who doesn't receive the kingdom of God like a child will never enter it. Do you have childlike faith? Do you have faith? Do you know God? Do you know Jesus? If you're struggling with anything and you want to talk to someone, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ on 26th Street, just north of Walmart. We have Bible class at 9 a.m. and worship at 10:10 a.m. on Sundays.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com. Pop's Diner is back and ready to serve you. Come in for all of your lunch and dinner favorites. Visit Pop's Diner at 1906 West Main in the Aaron's parking lot in Artesia. Call ahead orders are welcome. 575-513-2000. We are ready to feed you, and go Bulldogs.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. We're at the half. The half is coming to an end quickly here as the Artesia Bulldogs lead the El Paso Riverside Rangers 31-26 here in the semifinal game of the Artesia City of Champions Classic. It's going to be Bulldog basketball to start the second half. Beltran, Greathouse, Wagner, and Harrison on the floor for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Rios, Bustillos, Perez, Bellows, and I didn't get the last one. They're going to go underneath. It's going to be bumped out of bounds. Bulldog basketball. They tried to go under to Wagner, a little long, but it goes off of the Ranger, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. Coda Beltran to key it in on the baseline. Goes to Wagner. Out top it goes to Greathouse. Her three-point shot is up and no good. Long rebound comes down to number 22, Veloz. And she gets it to Bustillos, who will bring it across the timeline. Hattie Harrison turns her over to the right side. It goes to Rios. Back to Bastillos on the baseline. Kicks it out to Rios. Rios bounce pass. Goes over into the corner to Perez. Her three-point shot is up and no good. Coming down with the rebound will be Hattie. And then there's going to be a foul on Perez as Hattie threw it to Kaylin Greathouse. That's going to be the first foul of the half and the fourth on Perez. As checking in is number 14, Lopez, for Perez. Greathouse to Coda Beltran. Beltran puts it on the floor, back to Wagner. Wagner to Greathouse. Greathouse is, man, they're rough. Gets it to Bastillos. It's a turnover on the Bulldogs. She turns in the lane. Shot is up and no good. Wagner with the rebound. Gets it to Greathouse, and she'll push it up the right side. Comes across to Coda Beltran. Beltran on the left side goes to Harrison. Oh, and it goes through Hattie's hands and out of bounds. Unforced turnover there for Hattie. Freshman playing really good for the Bulldogs. Leads the way with 12 points. All right, Bustillos comes across the timeline. Hattie waiting on her. Pushes her to the right. She goes into the left. Up, and her shot partially blocked by Wagner. And then it's saved by, and it's going to go off of the Bulldogs. It was saved by Bustillos. I didn't see which Bulldog if it went off of, but it'll be Ranger basketball. Rios to key it in on the baseline. She's going to go out. And number 22 is going to take a wide open three and bury it. That's Delos. Beltran breaks the press. She's up the left side. Picks up her dribble, goes to Greathouse across the way. Greathouse into the corner. Three-pointer for Kimber. No good, but Coda there with the backside rebound. Gets back out to Greathouse. She picks up her dribble, goes to, well, it's stolen away. Wagner tried to pass, and it was tipped and stolen. So Bustillos now has it 31-29 as the Rangers bring it across the timeline. Bulldogs lead by 2. Bustillos cut off. She kicks it out to Rios. Her 17-footer is going to be no good. And Bulldogs fighting for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll go possession arrow to the Rangers. So Rangers basketball, they'll key it in on the baseline on the left side. It's going to be stolen. Coda comes away with it. She's pushing up the floor. She has Hattie Harrison on the left. Her shot is no good, but she is fouled. All right, so going to the line will be Coda Beltran. Coda with 3 points here in the ballgame. That's a second personal foul on Lopez, number 14. Coda's first free throw is good. She now has 4 in the ballgame as Castillo checks in for the Bulldogs. Wagner will get a break. And checking in is number 24, Candelaria. Rios will get a break. Second free throw up, and it goes in and out. Rangers come down with it. That's Bustillos. There misses everything. Drives to the left side into the lane. She's going to go. Her shot up and good. Boy, Bulldogs just need to shut her down. She has been their scoring machine. She now has 14 in the ball game. And it's going to be turned over by the Bulldogs. They just lead by 1. Shot is up and no good. Bulldogs fighting for the rebound. It's going to go off, and there's going to be a timeout taken by the Rangers. So it'll be their ball when we come back. This will be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Did you know Artesia Ford has been open for 50 years and owned by the same people for every day they've been open? I'd say they must be doing something right.
By the same people? So the person I bought my truck from might have sold my grandfather his trucks?
I bet they did. That's a family tradition I could be proud of.
Artesia Ford, open for 50 years and counting. Visit Artesia Ford at 307 North 1st Street in Artesia to be a part of a family tradition you can count on for the next 50 years.
All right, so it's Ranger basketball on their baseline. And Rojas, who checked in, will get it, key it in. She gets it in to number 14, Lopez. And swinging around the top. There was a double dribble they missed. 24 drives in, no good. Shot is up, and that's going to be a foul on Castillo. Going to the line will be number 20, Rojas.
Fouls on number 22.
It'll be the first on Castillo and the first team foul here in the second half on the Bulldogs. 32-31 is the score. Bulldogs by 1, but Rojas has a chance to tie it up. Free throw is no good on the front end. And Bello getting up to check in for the Bulldogs, and she will come in. Comes in for Kimber Beltran. So Beltran will get a break. Second free throw coming up for Rojas. It is up and it is no good. Good rebound by Bello. She is taken to the ground, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Bulldog basketball on the possession arrow. So Castillo will key it in. They're going to put a full court press on here, as they've been doing most of the game. Castillo looking, gets it to Greathouse. Greathouse picks up her dribble. She throws it away. Number 23, Bustillos, drives into the lane. Her shot up and good. And with that bucket, they take the lead, 33-32. Ahead it goes to Beltran. Cota gets it ahead to Bello. Bulldogs have a 2-1 fast break, and the shot is missed by Hattie Harrison. She had a layup and was unable to get it to go down. So 33-32 is where the score remains. Bustillos out front swings it. Three-pointer is put up, no good. Harrison tips it, and coming away with the rebound will be Beltran. Gets it to Greathouse. Greathouse pushing it up the floor. She's going to lob it ahead to Harrison. Harrison hands it off to Cota. She goes up and scores. Bulldogs retake the lead, 34-33, as Bustillos will come across the timeline. Goes to the right side to Veloz. Veloz back to Bustillos out at three-point line, and it's going to be no good. Good job there by Greathouse getting that rebound, and then she is fouled. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. That foul called on Natalia Lopez. That's her third. As Harrison will get a break. Coming in for her will be Wagner. Quintana checks back in. And Pettis checks back in as well. All right, so Greathouse will bring it across the timeline. Coming up to make the trap. She's going to throw it. Oh, she throws it right to the other team. And then they throw it away. So turnover. Bulldogs get it back. Wagner to key it in. Into the backcourt. Greathouse. Perez waiting on her. Veloz waiting on her. She goes to the left side. Gets it to Cota Beltran. Back to Greathouse. Swings it over to Velo. Velo to Castillo to Wagner. Wagner back to Velo. Her three-point shot is off the backboard. No good. Cota Beltran chases it down. Goes to Velo. Velo pump fakes. Goes back to Beltran. Her three-point shot is up, and it's good. Cota Beltran with the three-point bucket. And the Bulldogs go up 37-33. This shot is up and no good. And there is Beltran with another defensive rebound. She comes out up the left side. And she is fouled. And that's going to be on number 23, Bustillos. And that will be her first foul and the fourth team foul. So Cota Beltran will key it in. Checking back into the ballgame will be Rios for number 24, Candelaria. Beltran looking to get it in. She's going to go to the left corner to, nope, she throws it away. Castillo.
Really close to this.
Down comes the, you were on the air talking. You can hand it to Danny. All right, Cota Beltran, if they miss the shot, we get the rebound. Beltran up the left side. She goes into the middle. And she is knocked to the floor. No foul called. As Bustillos will chase it down, get it ahead to Perez. Perez will hand it back. Perez hands it back to Bustillos, back to Perez. Skip pass over to Rios. Into the corner it goes to Velos. Her shot is up, no good. Castillo with the rebound, and she'll get it to Cota Beltran. Hand it off to Greathouse. Her pass up. Shot is up and off the rim, no good. There's Castillo with the rebound. Her shot, no good. Again, the rebound for Wagner. Her shot up, no good. And finally, the Rangers come away with it. Up the floor they come to Bustillos on the right side. She tries to drive in. It's stripped away, but she's able to go track it down. Rios goes across, and we're going to have a foul on Greathouse. And now joining me is Mr. Danny Parker. Hi, Danny.
How you doing, Joby?
Well, my voice, as you know, is cracking up.
Yeah, I had to run home for just a second. I turned on the radio and I said, Joby's struggling a little bit with that voice.
Kimber Beltran checks back in, as does Hammer and Harrison. Into the corner it goes. The shot is up and no good. Wagner with the rebound gets it to Kimber. She comes out of there, and she goes down the line, and they're going to call her out of bounds. So a turnover back to the Rangers. The Bulldogs lead 37-33.
I thought the Rangers coach was going to help her stay in bounds there. He ran up the sideline with her. He's pretty animated over there.
He is, very animated. You get it in. The three-point shot is going to be in and out, no good. Again, Coda Beltran fights for the rebound, and she ends up with it, but they say she steps out of bounds, so it'll be back to the Rangers.
Very physical out there as the girls are going after every ball and doing a good job of coming up with most of those.
Out top it goes to Bellows. She goes into the lane. Up and under shot is no good. Good high rebound for Wagner. She'll get it to Kimber, and Kimber will slow it down. She's going to run into that double team. She's going to skip pass over to Coda. Coda on the left side to Wagner. Wagner turns, goes into the corner to Hammer. Her three-point shot is going to be no good. Good basket there, or good effort by Coda Beltran.
And I think the foul's going to be called on the Riverside player whose feet were straight up in the air and kept Kimber from having a good shot there.
Yeah, Coda. And Coda. Yeah, you're right. Coda will get to go to the line to shoot two.
Well, poor Coda had to run all the way to the other end to get the basketball, and thankfully for us, we've got some players set to check in, and now the coach, the Riverside coach, is talking to the officials, so slowing everything down here. We need to get it going and get these free throws.
Yeah, number 10, Perez fouled out, so he was on the court, aggravated, but nonetheless, she is out of the ball game with 5 fouls. Hammer and Kimber will go back, and at the line is Coda Beltran. Her shot is up and no good.
And she holds her hands up in the air like, well, how did that not go in? So a little frustrated there. Now we got something over at the scorers table. I think they had a spilled water or something over there. So Coach Johnson is over there doing a little housework, and Coach Williams is supervising, as the Riverside coach is still all over the official over there. What a great atmosphere tonight, Joby. Got a rowdy crowd, and the pep band is here. The Bulldogs have a 4-point lead, 37-33, with 1:24 left in the third quarter. And we got Coda at the free throw line. He still has one more free throw. Now Coach Jaramillo has gotten in the cleanup effort.
I guess a water bottle spilled up. I see it. A cup of water fell. Shot is up and good for Coda Beltran.
And Coda didn't leave the free throw line the whole time all that was going on.
Bustillas drives in, no good, gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and it does fall. No, they called her out of bounds.
They sure did. Well, Wagner had her hands straight up. She was playing some great defense, and now we got a timeout.
So it's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, and we'll be back. Bulldogs lead 38-33.
Mental health has no age limit. That's why Artesia General Hospital's outpatient behavioral health team includes a specialist for children and teens. Honey Coven Weeks serves patients 18 and younger in both Artesia and Carlsbad. 1 in 5 adolescents faces a mental illness that disrupts their life. If you're wondering whether your child is just going through a stage or struggling with something deeper, we can help. Get professional answers and compassionate medical support to help them thrive. Request your appointment at artesiageneral.com/behavioral health.
We know you love your car, and at Big O Tires, we love your car too. We know it's so much more than just how you get from here to there. That's why your locally owned Big O in Roswell and Carlsbad is proud to help keep your car in top shape with our trustworthy service, quality products, major tire brands, and some of the best deals in town. And don't forget, we have easy and affordable financing options for nearly any budget. As members of our community, we know what's important to you and your car. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right, it'll be Bulldog basketball coming out of timeout. Coda Beltran to key it in against the full court press. She gets it in to Wagner. Wagner back to Beltran. She's going to drive through the traffic to Hattie Harrison. Shot up and good.
Boy, that's so clutch of Hattie. She gets down there and she doesn't miss those off the glass.
Bustillos working against Harrison, kicks it out. The three-point shot is blocked by Hammer, and Beltran comes away with it. Coda will try to pick her way through, and now she'll back it off. 40-33, the Bulldogs lead. Go to, and it's stripped away from Wagner. Rios goes back to Bustillos. She's going to go, and it's stolen away by the Bulldogs, and then the Rangers get it back and up and in by Velos.
Well, that makes it a 5-point lead for the Bulldogs with 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Another steal for the Rangers, but it goes out of bounds as Castillo checks in for Wagner. And Gerardo checks in for the Rangers. Pass down to Castillo. Back to Coda. Coda running down the floor. She's going to go step, and her shot up, and good.
Boy, just a great job taking one step around the defender and straight to the basket. And 2 points for the Bulldogs.
Bustillos pass into the corner. Velos for three, and it's good. So they answer right back. Castillo to key it in for the Bulldogs. Gets it into Kimber. Kimber cross court to Coda. Down to 1 second. That's going to end the third period. The Bulldogs 42, the Rangers 38. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, Cambria here from your Artesia KFC Taco Bell. As a mother of 2 young boys, I know how hard dinner time can be. So let us take the stress out of your day and do the cooking for you. Come try our $35 fill-up meal. It includes 8 pieces of original recipe chicken, 10 extra crispy tenders, sides, biscuits, and a half-gallon of lemonade or Pepsi. It's everything you need for a complete family picnic. We hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
The lobby is open. Come dine with us at your KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ. All
right, we're back here in the Bulldog Pit, the City of Champions Classic. The Artesia Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, against the Riverside Rangers from El Paso. And the Riverside Rangers will key the ball in to start the fourth quarter. The Bulldogs are leading 42-38. It's going to be an exciting ending to this ball game.
Bustillos with the ball. Spins it over to Rios, across the court to Velos. Back to Bustillos, over in the corner to Bustillos. She goes down the baseline. Her shot is partially blocked, but a foul going to be called on the Bulldogs. I think on Castillo, we'll see. Yep.
She had Castillo in the front and Coda Beltran in the back. They were both harassing that shot, and so she'll get 2 shots from the line, and that's the fourth player foul for Castillo.
Bustillos with another free throw.
Is that right?
Actually,
the foul was actually on Coda, and that was her 4th foul.
Oh, they called it on Coda.
They did.
Bustillos' second free throw is up, no good, but they come down with a rebound. And another foul called on the Bulldogs. That'll be the 4th team foul. Let's see who they call it on. I think on Letitia Hammer.
Yeah, it's Hammer. Boy, she got a lot of ball, but she may have got a little skin in there too.
Again, Bustillos in the corner. She drives, kicks it. Velos into the lane. Her shot up and no good. Rebound is brought out by the Rangers. Bastille strives. Her shot up and good.
Just a little out hustle by the Riverside Rangers. They were moving with the ball, and the Bulldogs caught flat-footed, and they're going to have to hold on this 1-point lead now.
Hammer back out to Beltran. Kimber cross court to Velo. Her three-point shot is up and in out. Castile there for the rebound. Her shot no good. Harrison turned around. Her shot blocked by Rios. She'll get it to Bastillos. Up the floor she comes. She's been dangerous. She drives into the lane. Her shot up and no good. There's a rebound for Hammer. Hammer turns, trying to find somebody to throw it to, and she throws it away. Bastillos with the steal. Doggone it. They take the lead 43-42 with 6:48 to go.
Again, just a lot of hustle by the Rangers. The Bulldogs may be a little tired right here as we go into the fourth quarter.
Another steal down the floor, and going up and in is number 22, Velos. Her 19th point of the ball game. Beltran going to go to Harrison. Harrison turns, puts it on the floor, goes back to Kimber. Kimber puts it on the floor. Skip pass over to Castillo, goes overhead, but she gathers it up. Back to Beltran. Kimber picks up her dribble, goes to the right side, goes underneath to Harrison. Her shot up and good.
Boy, what a key play that was. She looked inside, found Hattie there. Hattie turns around off the glass.
Bastillos buries a three-pointer, 48-44. The Rangers on top. As Beltran will bring it up. She goes over the top to Harrison. Harrison turns into the corner to Hammer. Her shot is up, and she is fouled.
That's the way you do it. Go straight to the basket. Go strong. Get that shot off. You know they're going to be all over you. Just a great job there by Letitia. And Rios will pick up the foul. That's only her second.
16th foul here in the second half. Shot is up and good for Letitia Hammer.
Nothing but the bottom of the net, as that was a perfect free throw. Wagner checks back in for the Bulldogs as Castillo takes a seat.
Coda Beltran also checking in. And waiting to come in his great house. That shot up and no good. Harrison was up for the rebound, and it's going to be a rebound. Rios gets it. Then it's going to be tipped away. It's going to be a foul on Kimber.
Yeah, Kimber knocked the ball into the face of the guard who had the ball, and I really don't know how much skin she got with that, but it looked really bad when the player turned her head away, and the official called the foul on Kimber, and that's the Bulldogs' fifth team foul.
Bastillos out to Lopez. Lopez goes around the top. Now they're just going to burn a little time here to Velos, and we're going to have a timeout taken by the Rangers. So with 5:28 to go, Bulldogs down by 3, 48-45.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Here in the Bulldog pit, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs trail the El Paso Riverside Rangers. The score right now is 48-45. The Bulldogs have led for the most part in this game, but here in the last few minutes, I guess since I came on the air, that the Rangers have taken the lead, so maybe I need to put the microphone down.
No.
Okay.
We got in foul trouble. Two of our starters had to take a break, a long break there in the third going into the fourth, as we had 4 fouls on Beltran and on Greathouse. And that was a big difference. Starters come out, the backup players working hard, but the starters for the Rangers didn't come out, and so they were able to get the lead.
All right, Riverside has the ball to start the, to take us back to action here with 5:25 left in the game.
Over in the corner, it's going to be stripped away. Bulldogs come up with it, but then they take it back, up and under, and good.
Wow, what a circus shot there by the by Castillos from Bastillos from Riverside, and the Bulldogs now have something working.
Beltran back out to Greathouse, back to Beltran. Dakota looking cross court to Kimber. Her three-point shot is in and out, no good. Bastillos with the rebound. She has done it all tonight for the Rangers. She gets it down. That's going to be a pass that is tracked down by Velos back to Bastillos. 5-point lead for the Rangers, 50-45, 4:38 and counting in the ball game as Bastillos backs up. Harrison waiting on her.
We got a little four corners going here.
Yep. Back out top it goes to Lopez. Swing it. Bellows steps up, now backs up, shoots a three. It's going to be short. There's Kimber Beltran with the rebound, gets it to Greathouse.
Now the Bulldogs need to capitalize right here. They got to stop. They need to bring it down the floor and score. Keep Riverside out of that stall offense.
And they turn it over.
Oh, goodness. Well, the ball went to the Riverside Rangers, and then it was loose. And the official comes out of there saying someone had a little push, and that's Lauren Wagner picking up her third personal foul. And so the Rangers, I guess, will have the ball underneath the basket. It seemed like it should be 1-1. We've got a timeout. Coach Hodling has asked for a timeout, so we're going to keep it here. Is that what you need to say? The City of Champions Classic. This is the end of the day of the second day of the City of Champions Classic, and we have one more game. It's coming up right after this game. It's the Artesia Bulldogs versus the Los Lunas Tigers. You know, we had one of those games last Saturday, and we hope this one turns out better. Well, what a great game before the girls' game here. Hobbs playing Rio Rancho, and Hobbs beat Rio Rancho. So Hobbs is awaiting the winner of the boys' game against Los Lunas tonight, and we certainly hope to be in that championship game tomorrow night. Of course, on the girls' side, Carlsbad beat Bel Air, and so Carlsbad's awaiting the winner of this game. The loser will play also tomorrow at 2:30 they will play the winner of Goddard and Deming, and so that's in the consolation bracket. Lots of basketball left in this City of Champions Classic. The 23rd, I think, is what Michael told me a little bit earlier, and so we're back to action here. Riverside has the ball.
Down the floor they come. That's Kimber Beltran playing hard on Bastillos.
We're back in this stall offense. Riverside with that 5-point lead, and they can do this, take some time off the clock.
Bellows out top, swings it. You're right, they're going into that stall. Rios back to Velos. Velos on the left side. Back out to Rios. Back to Velos. Swing it over to Lopez. Lopez back to Velos. Back to Rios.
What you're really looking for in this stall offense is somebody on the defense going to sleep and leaving somebody under the basket wide open. The Bulldogs right now doing a good job of staying with their man, playing a man-to-man here. In fact, we've got an offensive foul against the Riverside Rangers as she was fighting through Kimber Beltran, and so that's a turnover. That's what we need right here.
Wagner will key it into Greathouse. Bulldogs, as you said, need to get, after that turnover, need to capitalize, get some points right here as Greathouse comes across to Coda Beltran, back to Greathouse, swings it over to Kimber. Kimber's going to have it knocked away from her, and that's going to be another turnover.
And that ball just bouncing a couple of times, and Riverside runs underneath it, just out hustling the Lady Bulldogs.
Now back into this stall. Rios out top. Coda coming out on her. Coda doesn't want to foul. We're going to have a timeout taken by Riverside. So 2:47 to go here in the ball game.
Boy, this type of offense that Riverside is running right now, it's so frustrating when you've had a good game, you've been doing well, and they just play keep away with the basketball, making the Artesia Lady Bulldogs run all over the court, trying to keep the pressure on. We don't want them just to be able to stand out there and hold it. We want them to move the ball so that, like it happened a little bit earlier, we had that turnover.
Yeah, 5-point lead. You hate to start putting them on the line, but we're fixing to have to. Right now, we have a foul to give, and then after that, they'll be shooting free throws 1-1.
Well, 2 trips down the court for the Bulldogs. Had a chance to cut it to a one-score game, and we didn't get a shot off either time, and so that's something that the Lady Bulldogs have to do. We got to get a stop. We got to get the ball down the court. Got a lot of time left in the ball game. 2:47 is a long time, but the Bulldogs need to get a stop right here. Make Riverside turn it over.
All right, so keying it in back into the backcourt to Bastillos. Kimber Beltran gives chase and will hassle her. She goes into the lane. Her shot up and no good. Up for the rebound is Coda. So the Bulldogs again get the stop. Hand it off to Greathouse. She's going to go to Coda Beltran on the left side. Back to Greathouse. Swing it over to Velo. Into the corner to Harrison. Underneath she goes to Coda. She goes up and under. Her shot no good. And we're going to have a jump ball chance here. Oh, nope, they're going to call travel. That works out better.
It absolutely did. Hattie Harrison was there to tie her up, and the girl rolled away from her, and the official called a travel on the Riverside girl instead of that jump ball.
Into the corner it goes. 3-point shot by Greathouse. Oh, it's off the back of the rim. No good. There's a rebound for Velo, and we're going to have a jump ball, but it is our possession arrow. So
back to the Bulldogs as we've got to make them pay for this. We've got to get the ball in. Ronnie Knoll used to always say back of the rim is as good as in, but it don't put points on the board.
Coda drives, her shot up and no good, but she is fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 2:06 to go here in the ball.
Well, I think Coda is the last Bulldog to score, and she was at the line about 2 minutes ago, and she had 2 shots. She missed the first one, made the second one. We'll see what she does here, and it's nothing but the bottom of the net. So that cuts the lead to 4, 50-46, and Coda will have one more free throw. Riverside girls getting organized with their defense.
And the shot is good.
Bulldogs in a full court press, man-to-man, but they can't stop the ball. So we're out at the top of the key.
Man, every shot she throws up goes
high off the glass, and looks like she just ran underneath the basket and threw it up. Good defense by the Lady Dogs, but a better shot.
And a turnover. Bastillos again with the ball. She has 28 in the game so far. Kimber giving chase. And now they're going to go back with a minute 35 and the 5-point lead. Give it to Bastillos. Kimber giving chase. She goes into the lane. She's going to kick it over to the left side to Velos. Back outside to Lopez. And now to Rios. Back to Velos. And we're going to have a foul now on Velo of the Bulldogs.
So number 22 for Riverside. What's her name? Velos has 19 in the game. She's at the line to shoot 1-1. And then number 23, Bastillos, has 28. They have 47 of their 52 points in 2 players.
Yep. Shot is up and no good. Up high is Harrison, but she's going to be tied up, and this time the possession arrow goes to the Rangers.
Well, not necessarily a bad thing, because that means the possession arrow will go to the Bulldogs on the next tie-up. And so we just need to get a stop underneath the Riverside basket right here.
Wagner checks in. Beltran will take a seat. That's Kimber. This is a defensive, offensive change, I think. As Rios backs it up. Bulldogs need to foul, and we got a timeout taken by the coach for the Rangers. So 1:06 to go in the ball game. Bulldogs down by 5.
Looks like we've had a technical foul called.
On who?
I'm not sure. I wonder if, well, it's not timeouts. I thought maybe someone called the timeout and didn't really have one.
They did. And I think the referee, no, he is calling a technical on number 45. He's calling it on.
That's on Wagner.
Lauren Wagner.
Yeah. So the referee is explaining that to the coach, and that goes as a personal foul against Lauren. So that means she has 4. And yeah, that's not what we needed. They're going to be at the line to shoot one shot, and then they'll have the ball after they shoot the one shot. So,
well, they'll get 2 free throws actually.
Is it 2 free throws
on the technical foul?
Yeah, that's something I'm not so up to date on anymore. It used to be 1 on a player, 2 on a bench. And so I'm not real sure. Now he's explaining things to Coach Hodling over there. It is 2 shots. And, of course, we'll put the high scorer at the free throw line to shoot these free throws.
Which makes the first one 29 now points for her and the lead up to 6. 1:06 to go in the ball game. Second free throw is up. It's off the front of the rim. One of the rarities that she missed.
All right, so the Rangers will have the ball at half court. Lady Dogs will set up their defense. They're going to play man-to-man. They've got to get this ball stolen away from somebody.
Letitia Hammer playing hustle defense against Bustillos. As Bustillos goes into the right side, now she'll bring it out. Being chased by Velo, and the foul.
Well, that's on the floor. It'd be 1 and 1. So foul goes against Velo. That's her second personal. Bustillos is at the line, 29 points, 29 out of the 53. I could probably play on her team.
Shot is up, shot is good.
Well, that extends the lead to 7 points with just under 58 seconds. And boy, the Bulldogs need some things to happen their way really quickly.
Second shot is up and good. Greathouse will push it up quickly, and she'll turn it over. Oh, it goes off of the Rangers out of bounds. So it'll be Bulldog basketball as Wagner will check back in. Hammer will take a seat.
So we have 3 players on the floor with 4 fouls. But that's what we got right now. We got to get it. It's now or never.
And it's out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. Turnover.
Man, I think Riverside knocked that out of Wagner's hand, and Wagner reached for it just before it hit the floor. So we're making those defense for offense substitutions, and we'll try to steal the ball here. 51 seconds, full court press.
Beltran knocks it out of bounds. It'll remain Ranger basketball.
Just disrupt things. Just be a disruptor right here, and that's what the Bulldogs are trying to do. Rangers didn't have somebody to key it in.
Foul on Hammer, and that'll put Bustillos back on the line.
Yeah, you can pretty well bank on Bustillos getting the ball. 31 points in tonight's ball game. She's only had help for 24 other points tonight. So more than half the points, and she makes the front end of this. Now it's 2 points because the Riverside Rangers are in the double bonus.
Wagner back into the ball game. Shot is up and good.
She crawled over the front of the rim. Bulldogs bring it across half court.
Greathouse will turn it over. Bustillos, of course, is the one that comes up with it. She's just a sophomore.
Well, and Bello now for the Bulldogs has committed her third straight foul. Audrey is just doing a great job. She's guarding Bustillos, and she's getting that foul without it being flagrant and not taking too much time off the clock. But Bustillos keeps making her free throws.
Now with 34 in the ball game. Bellows has 19, so I think only 4 other points by the rest of the team as she makes that one as well.
12-point lead for the Riverside Rangers. 31 seconds left in this contest.
Poked out of bounds by the Rangers. It'll be Bulldog basketball. 26 seconds, as Danny said. 59-47. Swing it out top to Greathouse. Over to Bello. Bello in the corner to. Going to go. Well, they tried to run a play. Underneath it goes, and it's going to be a foul, which will put.
Coda was underneath the basket, and boy, she was just going through all the trees underneath the basket. She just turns around, throws it up, and gets fouled, and you could just see the disgust on her face of just frustration right now. She makes the front end of this 1-and-1, so she'll get a second shot. That'll cut the lead to 11 with 15 seconds left. She makes the second as well.
All right, so down to 13 seconds. Velos across the timeline. And Coda Beltran will come out and foul out of the ball game.
Well, we've got Velos who's going to get to go to the line instead of Bustillos. We were tired of Bustillos scoring anyway, so let's put somebody else at the line. They'll be shooting 2. And, of course, we have a little bit of time here as Kimber's going to come in and take her sister's spot.
All right, so Velos with 19 points for the Rangers. Steps up to the free throw line for her 2 shots. First one is up, and it's going to be off to the right, no good.
Hey, that's a good thing. We break that streak of free throws. Only 7.5 seconds left. But, you know, I was at that Grants game, so I never count anybody out.
Shot up, no good. Harrison with the rebound, gets it to Greathouse. Up the right side she goes. Gets it to Bello. Her 3-point shot is up and good. So it gives the fans something to cheer for, but they do go down and defeat 59-52. The Bulldogs will play tomorrow in the late game, as we're going to play the late game whether win or lose. And we'll be playing the El Paso Bel Air at 6 p.m. Carlsbad will be taking on El Paso Rangers at 2:30 for the championship. And we're going to go ahead and get a quick, you want to interview her? So, Coach Pollard, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you were over quick. Tough loss for the Bulldogs there.
Ready to get out of here now.
Yeah, just ready to get out of here. But played a really good, hard-fought game against a really good team.
No, it was a really good game. We did so many good things. I can't wait to get in and watch film. I mean, we have a freshman out here just taking over. And, you know, you can't look too far into the future, but Hattie's doing good things. Our senior guard is doing good things. We're learning each game, and that's all you can ask for.
Well, like you said, Coach, it's a learning experience. You don't like to lose, but sometimes you do. Yeah. You've played 2 really big El Paso teams, and then you played Santa Teresa and who'd you play yesterday? Deming.
Deming, yeah, sorry.
So you're 2-2 on the season. You're going to play tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. You'll be playing another big El Paso team.
Yep. I mean, we're only going to get better playing teams like that. You know, those Texas teams, they know how to play, and they play faster, and it's only going to make us better when we peak come district time.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and take a break here, and we'll have the Bulldogs up next.
Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia is your one stop for all